All right, all right, all right. I do believe we are live. Let's get this off. Let's get everything else off. All right. It is I got my heater right next to me. We'll put it that way. It is cold, it is windy, and we're fixing to get more snow. More snow. Not today, but next couple of days. So all right, I'm gonna put my other hat on tonight. Cuts down on the glare from the light. That's better. Hey Vincent, how you doing, bud? How we doing, huh? Is everybody ready? Everybody ready to be up till all sorts of hours of the night this next week? Florida Panthers about to get the W. Yeah, you guys hear Spencer Knight. We got Spencer tonight. So that was a little bit of a surprise. And yeah, Vincent, man, with Mammon on I don't know what's going on there. Well, I do know a Marchment supposedly is in for Mammon, but they moved Tippett back um to the NHL. And I mean, I guess you want to get Mammon in the ice, you want to get Mammon in or Marchment on the ice, right? We want to get Marchment on the ice. Hey Jeremy, how you doing, bud? So I guess that's the only place really. That's the only spot that's left. Right. Yeah, Tippett was called up, but he's sitting. And so I guess that spot's gonna be a battle between Marchment and Tippett and Mammon, which I guess is good. Hey, Raven, how you doing, bud? Um, no, no, Jeremy, Mammon is out. Yeah, yeah, Mammon's out. So Vincent, that's what I'm hoping for is 3-1-1. Brother Gene, how you doing, buddy? No way we, no way we don't get all 10 points. Come on now, man. How about we go 3-1-1? You know, How about it's a little bit more realistic? You know what I mean? So, why not for Toronto out for Marchment? Uh, Let me think about that. Well, I think realistically, um, you need to play for Toronto, because he's probably if there's any trade at all being made, Toronto would be one of the guys that would be out because of the contract situation. So you're going to lessen his value significantly if you start scratching him. So that's my opinion there. I think you're going to see Marchment. Look, I mean, maybe Marchment's just going to get his job back. I don't know. I liked Mammon. I really did. Um, you want to see Mammon, Lundell, Marchment. You might get that opportunity, Jeremy. You might get that opportunity. Um, Now, I don't know why they called Tippett back up. That makes no sense unless they're going to be sending somebody down. Which I guess if they move, I guess if the way it works, if you move Mammon to the taxi squad, so he's not even the scratch. He's on the taxi squad. I thought he played well enough. I thought I liked him, but I'm not the coach. Oh, Raven, you just noticed the date blends in a little bit too much with the background. Well, I'm colorblind, so maybe I see it better. I saw it looked okay. I mean, I appreciate it. Um, just having a different look for the thumbnails helps out a lot. But I assumed it was because I was colorblind. Is how I should put it. But look, I'm good. I appreciate it, man. It's it's one less thing I have to worry about, right? All right, let's see. Um, did I see the players having fun dog sledding? Somebody sent it to me, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. I couldn't tell from the or was that on the Discord? I think it was on the Discord. Yeah. Um, I looked at it. I didn't get a chance to like open it up and read the whole thing. Um, I got yesterday was a holiday, right? So I was slammed with packing and shipping today. Let's see. Oh, do you Ty Killer? Hey, buddy, how you doing, bud? Um, I wonder, are they doing the Bennett tribute? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Vincent, so you're thinking about Jumbo Joe play every player? No, man. I think Stu was telling me. I think Stu was telling me that you have to play at least one playoff game to get your name on the cup. I'm not so sure. I mean, I don't know either way about that. Um, but I'm sure he'll get a game, and especially if we go to the Cup Finals. I mean, at some point he would probably play a game. But you can't just throw him out there just because. You know what I mean? It's got to be an injury or a real need, right? Um, Oh, Ty. So you're saying it was confirmed they're doing a Bennett tribute? That's interesting. Let's see. Did I see the Trocheck March? And no, I didn't. I did not, man. Let's see, Raven. Can I maybe do a main channel divisional round stream for AFC or You mean for the championship games? I'm it's funny. I was thinking about that earlier today. Um, I was thinking about it. It's possible. To be honest, it all depends on how it aligns up with the hockey schedule and how my eyes are doing. Um, you know, Colin, I didn't get a chance to really watch any of the playoff games this week because the nausea is just about gone. So I'm being really careful, and I know we got these 5 games, but I had actually thought about that earlier, Raymond. I thought maybe I would just do it to do it and not worry about flying fluffy football and all of that for purposes of one of those games. So yeah, that's a possibility for sure. Let's see. Juan Carlo, how you doing, buddy? Hey, John Carlo, I got to was that I was watching I was watching a video about where the hell was it? Damn it. I think I was watching a video about I mean, I know it was football, but long story short is it was a video that included some highlights from newspapers down in South Florida from years ago, like around the Shula Jimmy Johnson times. And somebody had written in and they showed it, and it was Giancarlo Perez. And I was just wondering if that was you back in like the late, I guess that would have been like around 2000, writing to the Sun Sentinel or the Miami Herald talking about the Dolphins. Hey, George Michael, how you doing, bud? Yeah, we're getting close on 10 likes. I appreciate that. Um, the dry side, yeah, the interview, Matthew. You talking about the one? I think Stu sent that to me. That was where the guy asked him if he was pissy. Why are you so pissy? Is that the one you're talking about? Hey, bud, how you doing, Flying Poopy? How you doing, buddy? Today's a good day. Um, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Um, took Fluffy to the beach yesterday, and he's doing good today. Today was a good day. Oh, hopefully I didn't just screw up my sound. Let me know if I screwed up the sound because I just moved the cord. I should still be okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. No, it wasn't you, John Carlo. Oh well. Gene, I missed your post up above about why we're gonna get 2 points. Or 10 points. Let's see. Well, write it again, man. I can't read. I can't scroll up all the way to the top. My mouse is really. I gotta clean this laptop. Let me see if I can get. Oh, who will be the next Dolphins head coach? I have no idea on that one. Hey, Frank, how you doing, bud? You think? Yeah, you think we're gonna get our arse whipped tonight? I don't know if Bennett's gonna let that happen, man. I don't think Bennett is gonna let that happen. Gene, I'm trying to get to your comment, but more people keep commenting, so it keeps sliding down on me. Um, yeah, you said no way we don't get all 10 points. Did you say something else? Because I said be more realistic, and we're gonna go 3-1-1. All right, so I'm going to the bottom of the chat here. Lomberg or Bennett revenge game. Let's have both. Let's have both. How about 2 hat tricks? We almost had it last game, man. Let's see. What's my prediction for tonight, George Michael? Let's go with 5-4. Let's go with a 5-4 overtime game. Remember, overtime win. Remember, Spencer Knight's and net tonight. Let's see. Jeremy says our only playoff options currently are Tampa, Toronto, or Boston or Pittsburgh. Which one do I want? Immediately I'm thinking Pittsburgh. That would have to be the first pick, and then Boston. Neither one of those two teams can keep up with our speed. They're not, especially Boston. I mean, look, those two teams are not what they used to be. I think we handle both of those teams nicely, especially if Bobrovsky's on net. Bobrovsky's on point. Let's see. Okay, so Gene, you're saying we played a fifth, and then the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Man, somebody talk my brother off the ledge. He's already thinking he's going to be disappointed if we don't get all 10 points. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you come out, bud. Vincent, does Joe get in the lineup tonight? No, I don't think Joe's going to be in the lineup for quite some time. Maybe one of the back-to-backs. Did somebody, who was it that told me Achari's on the trip? Vincent, was that you on the Discord? Because that would imply that it's possible that he could play, right? But did I see the Cats at the Winter Dogs? I saw somebody posted on the Discord, but I did not get a chance to look at the whole post. But it was you, okay? Yeah, so Achari's on the trip. So that's interesting because you got to figure, you got to really want to be ready to play if you're going to leave South Florida to go on this trip. You know what I'm saying? If he could have easily been, maybe another week. I need an extra week. I'll stay here in the sunshine. You guys go to Canada. I'll be ready when you come back. You got to figure, he's probably going to be ready to go. And then it'll be interesting to see if he, how he gets into a game. I don't really want to mess around with that fourth line. But maybe he gets a game at winger on the third line. That was something Billy Lindsay was talking about, that maybe Achari can slot in on wing on the third line there. Okay, let's see. So Panther, they also called up Heponiemi too, huh? That's interesting. Huh. Heponiemi and Tippett. Makes no sense. Is Charlotte going to be on a break or something? Or do you think they just wanted those guys extra for the road trip? I wonder if it has something to do with with COVID, and they can only, if they want those guys to be on the trip, they have to bring them in now and they can't come in later. I don't know. Just guessing. All right, let's see. Hey, Bigfoot, thanks, bud. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that was some heavy stuff. If you guys didn't watch the Billy Lindsay interview, he really, I asked him the question about the Stu Barnes trade, and he really opened up about that. I was surprised. He was very, very forthcoming about that Stu Barnes trade. I'll tell you that right now. You're saying some Salty Flames fans are thinking Bennett shouldn't get a tribute, and you have no idea what. How many years was he there? How many years was he there, Ty? All right, let's see. Mike, you're confused. Isn't Calgary part of Canada? How are they playing? I don't know the answer to that, bud. I don't know the answer to that. It no different, right? The rules and restrictions and all that. It's like a daily basis. It's like a freaking daily basis, right? I was all set to join the YMCA. They built a big, beautiful YMCA here, new one. And when I called them, no, there's no vaccine, there's no masks. Don't worry about it. And I go to sign up today, and masks are mandatory. And so that's a big fat no for me, because I'm not going to wear a mask at 50 years old, where I already have cardiac issues. when I'm working out. That's just stupid. But that's a different story. The point is that everything is changing so rapidly that what you have to call every day, be like, can I come today? Am I allowed to do it today? So it's just silly, man. All right, Ty. So he's there 6.5 years. Yeah, that's tribute worthy. I would think that that's worthy of a tribute, man. Yeah, absolutely. Um, hey Colby, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Do I think they have the Rams have a chance of beating the Bucks? I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I've always been a big Stafford fan, so yeah, I'd love to see it. I think they have a chance. Why not? Tampa's got a lot of injuries. All right, let's see. Ty, you saying he was only really given a chance under the first head coach and Suter. Right, right. No, that I mean, if he's been there that long, um, yeah, absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna do it pregame or after. When the TV doesn't start until 7 o'clock, right? So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see. Um. Oh, here's Frank. Let's see. Uh, George, listening to Billy and Randy, and you realize that we fans talk so much. Yeah, yeah. Billy especially is really forthcoming about not and Randy too. Both of those guys, uh, they're really good guys. When we talk to them off camera, before we get started and everything. I mean, Randy knew I was sick. Randy knew I had COVID. And the only way he would know that is if he saw my tweets or watched a video. So the point was is like when off camera before we started, he asked me, if I was okay and everything. So I mean, those guys are the real deal. Those guys are the real deal. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about that. Um, let's see, John Collar, maybe just in case one or two show symptoms but aren't allowed to play. So we brought up extras. Right, right. I mean, that's got to be what it is. I've got to be thinking that, you know, I mean, Tippett and Heponiemi, while we already have Marchment and Max and Mammon, geez, well, it'd be interesting to see who gets to play, right? So, all right, let's scroll back down to the bottom here. Oh, I missed some stuff. All right, let's see. Um, Raven, yeah, you and me both. We agree about that. We agree about that, man. Um, Look, it's all gonna end. It's all gonna be ending soon, but that's a whole different story. Um, Jeremy, am I actually gonna do like a 24/7 stream thing for the playoff run? Um, I don't know about 24/7. I'm sure that. Let's put it to you this way. Um, like I've been telling you guys, I got to take this wall and put it downstairs. So I'm going to rearrange in the living room, so I'll be able to stream more of the games more often. And during the playoffs. Yeah, well, I may change the format a little bit. I may stay on after the playoff games and then produce a recap, like stay on for maybe like a half hour after the game, and then produce a recap in the morning. I'm not sure how I want to do it. Obviously, um, I'm looking forward to a playoff run to kind of blow the channel up. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatever I got to do during that period of time, I'm gonna try multiple things. It's probably how it'll go. I'll try different things and then see what works the best. Jeremy, mate. Oh God, no, you broke. I'm having a heart attack. No, definitely cannot stop those. I definitely cannot stop those. They 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 keep the lights on. The recaps get a lot more views, right? I gotta do both. I wouldn't. I mean, let's put it this way. I say that on a year to year basis. We'll put it that way. Right now, in the middle of the season, we're doing so well. I'm not changing. I wouldn't change that. No, I see. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Just during the run, I would kind of be I would kind of be screwing myself there because you know, um, that's when I'm going to have the biggest chance at at a new audience. And even the recaps now usually, with each recap, I'll get 3 or 4 new subscribers. So if I was doing that during the playoffs, obviously, um, that'll change. Hopefully, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll play Toronto and Dangle will raid my channel. I can dream, can't I? So right, Bigfoot. Yeah. Something's gonna be changed. Let's see. You missed the stream, just go watch through the next day. Right. Well, I'm reading everybody's comments now. Yeah, Florida Panther fans, late night stream for one of these games. If there's a good chance, if I continue to feel good, I would probably do the Thursday night game. That's the 10 o'clock game, right? That's probably the one where I probably will stream the whole game. That's the Edmonton game. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm probably going to stream that game, and then it would definitely just be like a recap in the morning. Like maybe I'll get if we win, maybe I'll get Stu to do 2 points. Oh man, let's see. Um, Raven, you know what? Congrats. Probably over a year ago when I yeah. The recaps the recaps are doing a lot more now. Um the last since we come back from the break, the last 2 or 3 are getting like 400 and 500 views. So, and the more content I put out, that'll just keep rolling. So, I'm curious to just see, um, you know, since I started doing the streaming is really where it's at because when I came back to start doing recaps again last year, I had 750 subscribers, and it took me 5 years to get there. Um, and it's been a year since then, and I've added 600 to that 750 in the 1 year. So it is one of those things where the more that you do it, the bigger you get, the bigger you get. You know what I mean? The pace at which I'm getting subscribers now is definitely upticking. All right, let's see. I know, Raven. I know. Gotta practice telling people to sub and like during the stream. Or you're right. I'm terrible at that, man. I'm absolutely terrible at that. But you're not wrong. I'm gonna start trying to add it in with the recaps too. All right, let's see. Ty says Bennett goes from under a half a point per game. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, he's look. We love Bennett. We love Bennett. The only question with Bennett um, is how long can he hold off Anton Lundell for a 2 seed? Not that it matters. I mean, that line's never going to get broken up. You know what I mean? It's almost like you can't number our lines at all, really. All right, let's see. Mike, the discussions with Billy and Stu brought all the anger. Yeah, it did, man. I don't know if you guys could tell in the video, but Billy was tearing up a little bit. I was starting to tear up, and it was I couldn't believe I hadn't asked him that question before, but it was pertinent to the conversation. And when he was that forthcoming, I kind of expected him to be like, well, guys move on, et cetera, et cetera. But I couldn't believe the answer he gave, man. All right, I saw something up here. Oh yeah, Raven, you joined from the Hot Take Hockey raid. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Very cool. All right, let's see. John Colorado, there has to be a way for me to add highlights or spiced up videos, especially when I want to make a point out one of the rant. I can do it. I can do it, but I can't monetize them. Those if I put in NHL highlights, if I put any hockey highlights in the videos, I can't monetize them. That's how the reviews with Stu got born. Because remember a couple of years ago, I would show the Sportsnet highlights and then do like a voiceover, commentary over that in the morning. Um, but those I can't monetize. So I mean, I could do them, right? Um, but you know, I actually I thought about wanting to do those as a benefit for the Patreon people. I thought, okay, I can't put it on YouTube because it's copyright, but I thought maybe I'd do it for the Patreon people, and I can't do that either. I can't charge you on Patreon $3 a month and then put copyrighted material on the Patreon. So it wouldn't block the channel or anything. But I just wouldn't be able to monetize it. So, if as the channel grows, if I can add stuff in like that and know that I'm going to get a residual, bump effect, I probably would like to bring that back at some point. But, Stu's been really helpful with the channel and everything. So I had the idea to do the reviews with him this year. And like I said, everything's on a year to year basis. You know what I mean? All right, I want to scroll up a little bit. All right, so we're good there. I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom now. All right, let's see. Hey, Stu, how you doing, buddy? there's a couple of responses up top up there. All right, Shomer. Are you blocked? Are you blocked from what? Are you blocked from what, buddy? Okay, let's see. Frank, you want to know if I've noticed why the power play is better? I agree with what I mean. Well, I guess it was Jovanasi was saying, basically they simplified things and went back to basics. But I have noticed, and pay attention to this if we see it tonight. I have noticed that they have repositioned a guy, okay, to be in that center position like Braden Point in Tampa. Okay. A couple of the goals have come from a guy being in that center in the middle of the ice, not in front of the net, but maybe halfway out there a little bit. And they're passing the puck to him. That's been happening a few times. Now they're not as quick and crisp as Tampa, but I think that's what's made a difference. Is I've noticed they I think they're getting ready. I think as they go, they're going to try to mimic Tampa's power play a little bit there, which makes sense. All right, let's see. Stu, you just came on. What'd you miss? Let's see. A few people talking about the Billy interview, and that's about it. A couple of questions about like Mammon and Marchment and Tippett, and apparently we called up Heponiemi too. So there's a lot of we're all kind of wondering. Oh, and Achari's on the trip too. All right, let's see. Exactly, John Carlo. That's where Dadnoff used to score his power play goals. You're exactly right there. All right, let's see. Yeah, we don't need Kane, man. We don't need anybody there. That's for sure. Let's see. Florida Panthers. All you ask from Bennett is no more suspensions. Yeah, please, right? All right, Gene. You're asking about the center ice issue to anyone on the feed. What's going on with center ice, man? Are you blacked out or something? Is that the game's not on yet, brother, right? I mean, I'm confused, Gene. I'm confused, brother. All right, Raven. Let's see. The Bruins, the Bruins have one of the league's best power plays and PKs in the league. Here's what look. I would love to play the Bruins in the playoffs. They can't keep up with our speed, man. They can't keep up with our speed. There's very few teams that could, right? Yeah, it's going to be the Bruins or the Penguins, most likely. Because I think I'm really starting to believe now that this team will win the division. I think as things get closer to the end of the season, we are just going to want it so much worse, so much more than everybody else that I really feel like these guys are going to win the division and we're going to draw one of the wild cards. I think they're going to end up winning the conference, really, in terms of being the number one seed of the conference. All right, I'm scrolling down, guys, because I've missed a lot. I apologize. All right, let's see. Brandon Brace wants to know, will Bennett get into a fight tonight? You thinking with Monahan? You know, I wouldn't be shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if Brunette had a talk with Bennett and said, look, on the edge or behind the edge, not over the edge. I would not be surprised if either Ben or Bruno or maybe one of the older players, maybe Jumbo Joe or somebody, sat down with Bennett and said, look, kid, just take it easy tonight. Take it easy tonight, because I'm sure the league has a target on his back now. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Let's see. Florida Panthers fans said Coleman will fight him. He's always getting into fights. Maybe. Mike, you're saying you don't want to face a team who can steal a series on the special teams. You don't trust the Panthers' power play. I mean, I understand that. Look, and that for me, that's like a Tampa. Like a Tampa can do something like that. But Boston, I'm never going to sit here and say a playoff series would be easy, right? But if we're going to win a cup, I'm not concerned about Boston or Pittsburgh. They can't keep up with us. There's no way they can't keep up with us. They may get a game. They may get they might be able to steal a game from us, but they're not going to steal a series from this team. I know we all have PTSD where the Panthers have never really been this good. And that's, as a fan base, we're kind of scarred that way. I'm telling you, this is a different team. And the way this is a different team is just look at how Huberdeau's playing. We all knew Huberdeau had this in him, but he just had to put it together and want to be this good every night. And now he is, right? So, hey, Richard, how you doing, bud? Right now, the Canes 5, Bruins 1. Raven, never mind. They get slapped. That's funny. Finn 9113. That's a good question. How many games does Achari need to be shown off in for a possible trade? God, you'd got to figure he'd need to get in 5 to 7 games for another team to be sure that arm is okay. Because he's taking face-offs, right? So that motion on his arm, that's could have had some effect on his speed there. I'm not necessarily thinking that we're going to trade him, though. I'm not. I think Achari is going to stick around for playoff depth, and I think it's a good idea. If that arm is okay, and he can play, get in the lineup every once in a while, right? Imagine a fresh, rested, healthy Noel Achari in the playoffs if somebody gets hurt, because we already know that he can slot in on wing too, right? So I'm not really thinking Achari is one of the guys that's going to go. I mean, if you really think about it, if we made Vetrano a piece of a deal to bring in a top 4 defenseman, Achari could slip into his spot on wing, and I don't think we'd miss anything. I think it might be even better, because then Achari would be there with Lundell to take some of the face-offs that Lundell's good but not great. So I don't think Achari is going anywhere, in my opinion. Yeah, and then Stu saying the same thing, right? That Billy told us that Achari will probably be in there. So yeah, for sure. I'm reading 2 things at once. I'm reading what Florida Panthers fan said, and I'm reading what Mike said. Donald the Goat Trump, we want 10 and you approve this message. Oh, man, I'm telling you, we're going to get to 10 on the road. We're going to get it on the road. That's perfect Panthers, man. So, all right, I'm going to scroll up because I'm to the bottom here. So I'm going to scroll up here to see what else I missed. A couple of things here. Bigfoot, you think whoever wins this division gets the President's Trophy? I mean, you're most likely, right? Most likely. I mean, I just want home ice through the playoffs. You know what I mean? If the President's Trophy comes with it, which obviously it would, but the important thing for this team, as we've seen, is just playing as much as you possibly can at home, right? I've never seen anything like this, you know. But like I said, guys, you know, we talked about this, you know, especially this message is for you, brother Gene. All right. If we win these games 4-3, God forbid we win a game 3-2. If I hear anybody complaining we only got 3 goals, you're gonna get a puppet for yourself. And speaking of puppets, where the hell is one bad Steve Barkov hater? All right, let's see. Raven. Oh, now come on now. Come on now, Raven. Let's not do this. Let's not go there, man. Because we have sold out plenty of playoff games. When this team has been in the playoffs, that building is rocking, man. Come on now. If we had a normal size arena, everybody would talk about how full the stands have been. But it's 20,000 seat arena, man. It's one of the biggest arenas in the league. John Collar, right? It's not even halfway through. We're not even halfway through the season yet. And we, you know, and especially for us Panther fans, right? I mean, we've been through a lot. You know what I mean? Let's see. Ovav Productions. Appreciate that. That's a new name for the channel. You know the GM, no cap. Not sure what you were trying to say there, buddy. Or maybe you were talking with somebody from up above. Vincent, Pens or Bruins in the first round. Who do you want? Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh. Yeah, I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that series because we'd get to see we would get to be part of the ending party for the Penguins. I'm good with that. I think but I would enjoy beating Pittsburgh more, but I think we match up better against Boston. But you know, we're gonna have big fish to fry. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not gonna call any of these series easy because none of them are gonna be easy. But in the Eastern Conference, there's really only 2 teams that I think of that could sniff us in a 7-game series, and that's Tampa and the Canes. And I'm sorry if there's any Leaf fans in here. Just saying, TD Garden is 19,005. Raven. That's true. But now, what's the population they're drawing from there to fill that 19.5 versus where South Florida? It's not close. All right, let's see. Mike, are there any independent beat writers from Columbus? You like to take L's in here by chance? Oh, you met him. Okay. Now I got you, Ovav. Now I get you. Absolutely. Now I understand what you're saying. So you met him. Yeah, Zito's a great guy, man. Zito is everything he touches turns to gold, man. This guy. So whatever he does, we will be okay with it. Fred Sanford. Hey, Fred Sanford is a YouTube member now. Buddy, I really appreciate that. That's absolutely beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You know, a funny thing about the YouTube memberships, guys, that I have to check it every once in a while. I got to do a video thanking some people. I don't get a notification from YouTube when somebody joins the membership. Would you believe that? I don't know it until I see a new name with a Ike, and there goes Sweet Nirvana. Thank you, buddy. Did everybody join? This is beautiful. I appreciate that, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, but I don't get notifications, and I didn't realize that. So I didn't realize it, and I thought nobody had joined. And the next thing I know, I had like 5-6 people when I looked at it, but they don't tell you. So I got to pay attention to that. So both of you guys, I really genuinely appreciate that, man. Absolutely. Big. All right, let's see. John Carlo, nothing is going to be easy from here on out. Every team is going to come after us. Top teams wanting to make a statement. The bad teams wanting to build out. Yep, that's exactly right, man. We got a target on our back now. And look, also a couple of these teams that we whooped up on, like well, Vancouver was pretty bad. Markstrom, Tampa, and the point is some of these teams we're gonna play them again. We're gonna play them again. They're gonna remember. You know what I mean? Those are gonna be tougher games. All right, let's see. Raven, if I look at the Electoral College, Massachusetts has a ton of points compared to bigger states. All right, we got lineups, Vincent. Here we go. We got Barkov for Higgy Reinhardt. We got Bennett with Ruby and Duke. We got Lundell with Vetrano and Marchment, and Lusterinen with Lomberg and Hornquist. What a beautiful lineup. What a beautiful lineup, man. We got Ekblad, Forsling Gudis, Ulevi Montour. Yeah, I keep saying that, right? Florida Panthers fan. That's the second. I see what I said. We had this conversation last time. Was it you or was it with Bud the Monkey? For me, we traded Markstrom to Vancouver. He will forever be in Vancouver. I keep doing that. I keep doing that. And we don't play those Canadian teams all that often. So, it's hard for me to remember that stuff. Yeah. So Ty, I mean, I hope so. I hope so. He's going to be shooting for it, right? But look, Calgary is going to be coming for us. You know what I mean? Yeah, last time I said Markstrom in Vancouver. I can't look. He'll always be. What can I say? What can I say? I'm set in my ways. You know what I mean? I bet you they wish they still had him. How about that? His stats are better than Bob's, or at least they were before we whooped them last time. His stats were better than Bob's. Yeah. He's going to end up with, I'm sure, Ty, I'm sure Bennett's going to have a night, man. Just please, on the edge. No stupid penalties. Don't get yourself suspended. All right? Keep it in check. I love the kid. Just right on the edge. Just stay on the edge, man. That's all. Oh, Mike Moore. I didn't see it, Mike. Dude got 5 goals. Yeah, I didn't see it. Like I said, today was my Monday because yesterday was a holiday and I didn't do the pack and ship. So we had a lot of good sales over the weekend. This was the first day in months. No, first day in since Christmas of maybe 2020 that I actually had to take 2 trips from the pack and ship room out to the van with the packages. So I was slam busy today. I haven't had a chance to look at anything. I got messages galore. People thinking I'm ignoring them. Oh man, let's see. Yeah, Matthew, Panthers are ruining goalie stats just for Bob to slide in. Let's see, Florida. Yeah, he had a 199 when he's earlier. Now he's about 222. Right. Yeah. Bud's back. Carl Marcus. Yeah. Carl, thanks for coming out. Yes, they're gonna have a tribute. Slightly sweet. Hey, wait a minute. That's 3. Wait, is that another YouTube member? Either do I have 3 new YouTube members tonight, or did somebody keep changing their name? This is great. Slightly sweet, man. Absolutely beautifully appreciate it. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to check. Did some of you guys see the video for you YouTube members and Patreon people? Did you guys anybody watch the video I made yesterday? About where the money goes and the eBay sales and all of that. It was I just wanted to thank you guys again. Big appreciation. All right, let's see. Vincent, you did? Good. Matthew, we need to pull. Yeah, the shutouts for man. I know, right? Especially the first night. I really thought we were going to get it. But the cool thing about it, is he didn't get too frustrated. You know what I mean? So, Hey, Donald the Goat Trump. I appreciate it, guys. All right, all right, all right. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, for you guys that are joining up just now, what you get with your membership is I write an article. I write an article after every game, and then um, as the season progresses. I did videos, I did like fan interviews over the summer. Now when the season started, I haven't been doing the videos, I've been doing the articles. But then as we get into the second half of the season, and now that we're gonna have I wanted to get up enough people, I'm gonna do some excuse me, jeez. I'm gonna do some exclusive live streams. Um, I don't know that I'll do like a whole game because I don't want to kick everybody out for that. But we'll do some fun things. We'll do some maybe like a Q&A or an exclusive live stream for everybody because now with the YouTube members and the Patreon people, um, I'm closing on like 25, 30 people. So even if only 8 or 10 people showed up, that'd be a good crowd. So look for that second half of the season, like after the break. Probably start it during that time that was going to be the Olympics, and we're only going to play a few games. I'll be looking for extra content there, so do something like that. Fred, yeah, man, 2 points. I feel good about this game. I'm not so sure about Edmonton. I don't know why, man. I have a feeling Edmonton's going to just like be really really pissy, you know. Let's see. Bud Johansson will get a shutout. I hope he never sees the ice. I genuinely hope the dude never sees the ice because that would mean that would mean some not good things, right? Vincent, I know they suck, but anybody can be anybody on any night. Just ask the Canes. It was the Canes that lost to the Coyotes, right? So yeah, I don't know. That's the game. That's the game I'm not feeling great about. Maybe because it starts at 10 o'clock. That's the other thing, right? All right. These guys are used to being on the East Coast just like us. I mean, 10 o'clock is late, you know? That, but that's the game I'm going to, as long as I feel Thursday the way I feel tonight, which I should, um, I'm going to just live stream that entire game. Right. It was the Leafs that lost to the Yotes. You're right. That's even better. That's even better. Yeah. Well, the point is anybody could be anybody on any night. I mean, look, we lost to the Kraken. We didn't get the home record because we lost to the freaking Kraken, right? And so that's yeah. Maybe we've had our one game that we're going to lose to a bad team. It's always the Leafs, bud. Florida, yeah, McDavid is a scary player, but Huberto right now is right there with them, man. But so you're saying that Jumbo was on the dog sled with Knight. I'm gonna watch that. I think that seems like okay. How can I work that? I wonder if I'm gonna learn a new editing trick. I'm gonna try to do this. I can't do it now today, but what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to try to download the video because you're saying the players were with the dogs. So I'm going to learn a new editing trick. I'm going to see if I can have the dog be fluffy and then have the players, whatever they were doing with the players. I want to see if I can even if I could just do pictures, which that I know how to do, but I want to see if I can get the video of him moving and make it look like they're with him and amongst the other dogs. I'll give it a shot. I always like to take things and try to learn new editing techniques. Let's see. Frank Salazar. Well, I appreciate it, Frank. So I'm going to say it anyway. Frank wants everybody to know. He really wants everybody to know that we are getting our arse kicked tonight. Frank, as much as I appreciate the $9.99, and I hope you're wrong. I do hope you're wrong, man. But I appreciate it, brother. Oh man, especially since I know you probably had to I know you're running from the card dealers, man. Every time I think about what you're talking about when you talk about you going out and how you're spending your money, Frank, it always reminds me of the story from my brother Gene, who I don't know if my brother is still in the chat or not, but long story short, we were at Lucaya Casino in Freeport, and back long time ago, back in the day, more than 30 years ago. And I watched my brother split tens and blackjack. He split tens and he lost about $300 on one hand. He got beat with a 11 card 21. He got beat with an 11 card blackjack and had split tens and lost a bunch of money, man. Frank, you never been wrong. Now you sound like me, man. Vincent, you see, you posted the pic in the Discord of Jumbo Joe pushing night. All right, yeah, like I said, but I haven't had a whole lot of time today to look at everything. I'll get caught up tomorrow, but yeah, that sounds like I could have some fun with that. That sounds like something I could have some fun with. So, Bud the monkey. This is the same. This is the same guy who wants Charo. No, Frank. hopefully Frank is wrong. Hopefully Frank is wrong. You know. That's a good point, Bud. Who's been deserving a goal in the Panthers? Well, Tippett's not going to play tonight. Um, it's been a hot minute since Horny. I think Horny has really been playing his ass off. The other night, remember the first route. He's the one that started us going again in the third period a little bit there. I think Hornquist deserves a nice hattie. How about that? Yeah. Bud the monkey. What can they do to get better? That's a beautiful question. Besides the obvious power play, right? Besides the obvious power play. I mean, better. How can this team get better? Jeez. I got nothing. I mean, other than the power play, I'm legit looking. And I mean, we had those couple of games where Ekblad and Uyghur were getting split a little bit there. But that's ticky tack, right? You know, I guess how we could get better is honestly the only answer that I can really come up with is if we had some really close games and we had to kind of like practice playing playoff style defense. I think that would actually benefit us a little bit, because it was when it's 6-0, how we do the second period 2 nights in a row. Defensively, you're not really engaged all that much, right? You're just out there having fun, which is fine. I guess the point would be how we can get better is just become a little bit more battle tested. And I have a feeling this road trip, we're going to see some of that. These teams are not going to let us come in. Trust me, every one of these teams has been watching going, we ain't letting these these Panthers come in and do this to us in our building. They're going to be gunning for us big time, man. Hey, Jaws, I didn't read what you said about the power play. All right, hold on a second. Let me get up. Let me get it up. Was it before the 9.99 or after? Do I have if I clicked on Frank's name, will it show me everything he said? No, it won't. YouTube, I need that functionality. I know I'm missing a lot here, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, you got vloggers here. I appreciate that, bud. Frank, wait, here we go. Frank said you never been wrong. Is there something up above? There's the super chat. I'm not seeing it, bud. It's hard because people are commenting so fast that the chat won't stay stuck for me, Frank. So if you really want me to read it, you had to say it again. I'm sorry, bud. All right, let's see. RH, what's that? Arjon 21. I appreciate that. It was before that. It was before that, Frank. Give me a sec. I'll look at. Oh gosh, it's 8:57. People, holy crap. All right, is Knight going to be our number 2 heading into the playoffs? Or yeah. I would be willing to bet. I would be willing to bet pretty much all the money I don't have that Spencer Knight is going to go, and be the backup for the playoffs, just based on his not just his potential, but how he performed for us last season. As long as he continues to, give up 3 or less. He's not playing at the same level he was obviously last year, but as long as he continues to play well, I don't see any reason to make that switch. And Johansson is not anybody. Now, if we can keep a third goalie, I don't know if we would be keeping a third goalie if they're going to expand things because of COVID and all that. I would like to pick up somebody else. Johansson is not. I've not been, not a fan. All right, Frank. I'm going to try to see what you had to say. There it is, because then I'm running short on time here. So this would be the last thing. Let me see here. Geez, see, and then it just keeps jumping on me. That's the problem, man. It just keeps jumping on me, Frank. I'm trying, brother. Was it a long post? Let's see. Damn it. I'm looking, and then we got to get ready to. Wait a minute. No, there's the lineup. Damn, Frank. I think it disappeared on me. I'm trying to find it. I'm not finding it, bud. What was the comment, man? Can you paraphrase it? No, I'm all the way back down to the bottom again. That's what's happening, Frank. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. You're saying Duclair replaced Bennett on the power play. Yeah, that I absolutely understand. Yep, and I agree with you. Stu mentioned that. Stu mentioned that in a text to me. I don't think we talked about it in the video. Yeah, Duclair, and Duclair's been one of the guys in that middle spot too that I was talking about. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that, but you're right. You're right. And that's not to disparage Bennett, but I think if you put Bennett on the power play, on the second power play, that would help things out a little bit too, get that unit out there a little bit earlier. So, yeah, Matthew and Morley, yeah, he should be in the AHL getting the games. Talking about Spencer. He didn't do well in his first AHL game. Has he played since? He hasn't played since he came back, has he? Or did he? No, I don't think he did. No, he's playing tonight. So 5-4 Panthers in overtime. Let's just get this kid 2 points. That's what's important tonight. All right, guys, 9:00. I got to run. I got to roll. I appreciate everybody coming up. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate all the new members. Really big appreciation. I'm stoked about it. All right, guys. I will see you guys with the 2 points and the recap right after the game.